Welcome to Worthington Model Railways. I'm going to do a series just called Does It Run? I have quite a large collection of locomotives that have been in storage for at least 10 years plus, because for a while I didn't have a layout and everything was basically sitting in storage. And a lot of these locos are from the 70s, 80s, 90s maybe. And so I'm going to sort of dig them out one by one. Some of them are still in drawers, some are in boxes, and we'll see if they run, and if they don't, we'll try to get them running. So I'm not going to do more than maybe one or two per video, because I think it would be too long. So I may even just do one per video and put out a series of short videos on what I'm doing with these locomotives. So the first one that I'm going to do today is this. Hornby R751, probably from, I'm going to say 80s, 90s time frame, probably 80s, 90s time frame. Anyway, let's just first of all just stick it on the track and see what it does. As you can see, it's pretty dusty and dirty, and I'll clean it off a little bit too. But let's put it on the track and see what it does. So, does it run? Let's see. The answer is oh, yep, yeah. Maybe. Let's pull it the other way. Hand of God here. I think the answer is it probably does, but I think it needs some work. So let's open it up. Okay, so let's open this up and give it a bit of a lube. Looks like that's the only screw that I need to remove. Yep. You can see inside here there's not a lot to go wrong. Well, that doesn't look good. Certainly get a dry joint there. Well, that's certainly not helping anything. To fix that. Actually, it's not that dirty in there. I think it probably just needs some lube. That motor's not making a lot of noise. Let's get a couple of electrodes on it. I have this gizmo. Basically, you put it on the pickups, and it should make the wheels turn, but they're not. So let's take that off for a second. And if I turned it on, it's not doing much. Right, let's take this screw out the top so I can get to the engine. Get to the motor here and see what's going on. And as I say, definitely have a scenario there where we've got a dry joint there, so there's nothing getting onto there. But kind of by rights, even without that, this thing should go. And it doesn't want to for some reason. See, there are pickups here that go from these rear wheels, but There's also, these are all pickups that go to each of the driving wheels. As I say, should be able to get it to run. Okay, so so if I touch the brush is direct, runs quite nicely, and I think just some lube on there and we should be good. So the question is, probably just got dirt on all these things we need to fix. So I got a few things for cleaning here. That's a steel brush, that's a brass one. This is a stiff nylon bristle one, and there's another stiff nylon bristle one. And these are some of my lubricants. I also have some cotton buds, and I'm going to start off with some cotton buds and some alcohol. I'm just going to clean up some stuff here because it's pretty dirty. So start up by cleaning up some stuff here. Also, clean up these wheels and pickups. Oh, look how dirty the wheels are. And it's pretty typical. Spin these wheels between the pickups here. Actually, these wheels are not as dirty as some. I've seen wheels that are a lot worse than that. And there's not too much fluff in here either, which is pretty good. I'm a little confused about what's going on here. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some lube on in here. Put some of this gear lube on there. And I'm going to solder that wire back on to there, although I'm not sure that that's where it needs to go, but we will see. And certainly I think putting some lube on these gears, and whenever you put lube on, well, it would help if it actually opened that. You just enough on, don't be too generous, don't be over generous. You can always add more, but I hate to have too much on there. Okay, having put that on there, just spin it again. still really noisy. So look at the bearings. This is great for getting down into the bearings. It just basically puts a tiny drop of oil, just enough to get down in there. Hey, try it again. Way too noisy. I may have to take this engine apart, this motor apart. Let me see if I can get some oil down in here. These bearings. Well, those are pretty gummed up. Might need cleaning, but a little bit of oil on them might help. So what do we do here? Aha! That sounds a lot better. Much better. Right. Now, I think if I do this, this will work. So the black wire does need to go to there. Okay, soldering time. Soldering irons downstairs, and I'll be back up in a minute. Get that soldered right there. Not the greatest soldering job in the world, but it seems to work. So I want to try to use this wheel cleaner because I have this idea that the wheels are not. It's interesting. What is going on here? See, those wheels are not doing much. How about these? Not doing much either. Always helps if you turn the power on. Okay, let's go back to the wheel cleaners. So basically this just an abrasive pad and cleans dirt and stuff off the wheels, and it spins them by applying power to them. That's applying power, that would help. And there we go. I think those pickups are working. These don't seem to be, not so much. Interesting. Why are those not working? There we go. I suppose we can, let's see if these pickups are working. They are. We'll put it on the track and see what it does. Seem to be. Well, that was good. Let's try and we have another loose solder there. Okay, back to the soldering iron. I'll be back in a minute. Try these pickups now. Here we go. Okay, good. Let's put it on the track. Moment of truth. Ha! Oh, I think that's good. Put the body back on. Not the smoothest runner in the world, but kind of back to life. That's our runner at speed. Thank you for watching another Worthington Model Railways video. Please like and subscribe. You'll see a subscribe button to the right, and to the left you'll see another video. Thanks.